I have been robbed of a half of my soul. But I also feel like I've been given an opportunity that almost no one is given. We were just told you need to come to Boston, and we somehow figured out how to get here and rented this house. I remember carrying Mila up these stairs, and I remember the feeling of hope. I couldn't believe we'd gotten there.
Mila was a typical child.
Good job, Bug. How was it?
Good.
And then
Here, Mommy.
she started having all of these sort of mysterious symptoms.
Mommy.
Okay.
Mommy is Mommy.
When we first got here, this was where I walked with Mila while she pushed her stroller, and she was having such a hard time lifting her feet. And after receiving treatment, she could lift her legs higher and she could push her stroller.
Some sleep. This treatment really, really helped Mila for a year, 2 years. I saw her seizures disappear. She just seemed stronger.
I know you're hungry.
But in the third year, we could see the disease was, instead of stopped, maybe like slowed, and it was still progressing.
Any first-in-class treatment is in some ways an experiment. We have to confront from the get-go that things may not go the way that we all wish.
Finally, at a certain point, I had to accept this was not time for my daughter. So now here we are, 3 years later. There is another chapter in Mila's life.
So we're looking at a section of Mila's frontal lobe. Is the gray matter.
Looking at her cells, there is a level of detachment. Those cells in that petri dish are not my daughter. They're a gift that my daughter gave to science that we can learn from. Donating Mila's brain was like an incredible opportunity to help the much bigger movement well beyond my own daughter.
When we looked at Mila's brain, Millicent was everywhere.
But then the question, of course, is does that translate to actually helping the cells?
We had developed these ways of measuring the impact on splicing.
Yeah.
This red line is Mila's cells treated with Millicent.
We're saying in the actual, these are
Tissues.
actual tissues. The splicing is actually that much better.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Dr. You and I have been at the center of this sort of movement that's happened around individualized medicines, talking about how we could turn learnings from Mila after she died into a way of helping create a cell atlas for pediatric disease and the effects of treatment.
A cell atlas is a way to look at a disease process in different organs, and in different brain regions, and then even within different cell types.
Technology has really advanced, and we're now able to look at a single cell and better understand the effect of disease on that cell, and even learn the effect of a treatment on that cell.
Let's say that you have a gene therapy drug. You need to know when you inject that drug where it actually ends up, in what organs, what regions, what cell types. By building an atlas of what's happening at each of these different levels, we can begin to build towards better treatments.
We need to treat, learn, improve, treat, learn, improve. The idea behind this cell atlas is to start with Mila's cells and then hope that other families would consider brain donation, that this might be a way that their child's life would not be in vain and that would be able to help other children.